everyone. I'm the mentee Annette, and this is my mentor Cheryl.
This is fictional. It's the story of a teenage musician told mostly in the moments before she goes on stage, in her voice and the voice of a relative.
Yeah, and the title is a quote. It's "To be great is to be misunderstood" by Ralph Waldo Emerson. Okay, guess I start. All right. Listening to a crowd cheering my name and raving my presence. I am Remy Seif, the best pirate of the 6 of the 7 seas. Arg! This is usually the opening statement that I made myself memorize. Looming over a microphone, before I sing, I make myself remember so I can go on. The public calls them fans when I call them landlubbers. Do they know how lucky they are to be here? Then again, I like them and I don't like them. Don't they know what I know? Some, perhaps? Well, it doesn't matter anymore. How little they know, how little they understand the tragic pirate clown.
I see better here. Backstage behind a pile of drum kits, cords and plugs snaking across the wooden floor, microphone stands, pedals, guitars standing expectantly, waiting to be lifted and played. Just 10 feet away, I can be standing in the same spot where she will soon emerge, making the audience fall in love with her, even though she mocks them, calls them landlubbers, chastises their cheers, hates them for loving her. Remy Seif is a rock star. No one knows we're related these days. I have to keep hush-hush about her identity. Can't even admit I know her because some of her crazed fans could come after me. I know her better than she thinks. I know that she's terrified when she first goes on stage. Sometimes I want her to fail, so she doesn't have to give her all to strangers anymore, so she doesn't have to be afraid.
This sad, pathetic pirate clown. I perform night after night with rubber rats and a bottle of rum. I cannot remember the number of hours that I had to take to prepare every single performance for these filthy landlubbers. To be a phantom of misery on the inside, and the blissfully instant captain upon this stage, beneath my feet. Lower still are the decaying corpses who are truly listening to me. Do they know? Oh, they know. Because they tell me so. I tell them so. Remy Seif is a double-edged cutlass.
It's getting loud. The fans are arriving. Sometimes I can understand why Remy mocks them. I peek through the curtain, blocking off stage right. Here comes a guy, 6'5", a real Frankenstein look-alike. He's wearing a catsuit. He's got a mohawk, black-rimmed eyes. His tight jumpsuit can't restrain his belly. He runs to the front row, and one of the security guys checks his tickets and lets him pass. Ugh. Remy's been getting text death threats. She keeps changing her phone number, but whoever it is keeps getting her new number. The texts say things like, "Die, pirate bitch," and "I'll cut that throat of yours with your cutlass, Captain, arg." I see a row of girls dressed as pirates in the usual Remy Seif wannabes, in pantaloons and corsets and really heavy eye makeup. Some of Remy's roadies come out onto stage to test the sound, and the crowd goes crazy. The roar is even more deafening than usual. The light guys are fooling around with blues and reds, and it's only a few more minutes until showtime. The dry ice starts smoking stage left, and big fans spread it all around the stage, among the skeletal fake trees dripping fake Spanish moss, around the hull of a wrecked wooden ship to create just the right eerie atmosphere.
I'm a tragic pirate, a tragic clown. Then it starts, the shaking. For some reason, I can never stop shaking right before a performance. Before the pirate is the teenager inside. An awkward teen with the talent to be able to go on stage and easily forget everything. On the stage, my stage, is where the pirate lives. But outside of the stage is where my insecurity sleeps. It stays dormant and becomes alive once the facade of a sea captain fades away. A captain must be fearless, stern, brave. Everything else does not matter. If the captain falters, so does the entire crew. A crew looks up to the captain. They search within the exterior of me. Never mind the interior, where it is all just emotions. Sympathy should not be made for these weak emotions. If that happens, the weakness will leak and no mercy will be given. I create paths for others by not giving in to those soft feelings. And yet, at times, I can't help but wonder if I could find a clear-cut path for myself. I show my face into the limelight and feel my time standing here. Within myself is a new beginning for the attack ahead of me.
Remy's band assembles on stage. A sudden bright white light. And then there she is. Her long black hair framing her deathly pale face, her eyes blazing from their sockets, and her red lips glistening like blood. She bows to the applause and waits for it to diminish. It only gets louder. In this moment, I too believe in Remy's scythe, that this real-life phantom of misery will stay brave enough to lead her crew through 3 sets and an encore. My hands are sweaty, and my fingers are all crossed for her. She finally lifts her face to the light.